Hello, as President-elect of LES International, I'm reaching out to the national presidents of each member society to invite your direct participation in the plans and activities for our 2011-2012 Society Year. My goal is to have significantly greater interaction with you, working together to further the agenda of LESI, as well as support the activities of local societies whenever possible. In the next 10 minutes, I would like to share with you my agenda as president, noting many areas where I can benefit greatly by your input and participation. My strategic agenda as president is focused on 4 initiatives. Initiative number 1, greater involvement by and integration with the national presidents. This message represents the first planned direct outreach to the national presidents. I would like to invite you to a number of traditional LESI meetings, as well as a few first ever events planned for the 2011-2012 Society Year. Specifically, I would like your active participation at, first, a National President's Planning Retreat immediately following the Delegates Session at the 2011 LES USA and Canada San Diego meeting. Christy and I are working with Dwight and Lois Olson to arrange for the LES National Presidents, the LESI Board, and LESI past presidents, along with their accompanying persons, to attend a 2-day retreat located a short distance from the San Diego Meeting Hotel. We are planning strategic morning discussion groups on Sunday, October 23rd and Monday, October 24th. For the afternoons, we're arranging optional group activities or time to relax by the pool. This retreat provides a unique opportunity to both gather best practices from other societies, as well as leverage your travel to the United States. This will be a user-paid event. More information will be sent in the coming weeks. Second, I invite your active participation in the 2012 Winter Planning Meeting to be held in Geneva, Switzerland on Sunday, January 22nd and Monday, January 23rd. We have contracted with the Intercontinental Hotel, but will hold the meeting a short walk up the hill at WIPO headquarters. This will be a working meeting where we'll break into small groups to finalize plans for the year, as well as address means for LESI to further support your work within the member societies. The agenda will focus on issues relevant to you. Third, importantly, I would like to personally invite your meaningful involvement in the 2012 LESI Global Technology Impact Forum, or GTIF, and the related Invent for Humanity Technology Transfer Exchange Fair, both following the Winter Planning Meeting. These events will be held at the Intercontinental Hotel, and I will share more details in a moment. Fourth, please mark your calendars for working group meetings of the national presidents in advance of the delegates meeting at the LESI Annual Conference in New Zealand late March 2012, in conjunction with the LES USA and Canada meeting in Toronto in October of 2012, and if possible, either the Pan-European meeting in Rome June 10th through 12th or the Pan-Asian Conference in September. As president, I plan to focus my travel time at these global and regional LESI conferences, and will look to chair meetings with the national presidents in attendance at each event. Initiative number 2, the successful launch of the LESI Global Technology Impact Forum and Invent for Humanity Technology Transfer Exchange Fair. In place of a traditional local society conference following the Winter Planning Meeting, the LESI Board has organized a peer-to-peer, board-to-board gathering of more than 25 global nonprofit and non-governmental organizations, or NGOs, each dedicated in part to the business of licensing. Entitled the 2012 Global Technology Impact Forum, or GTIF, our mission is to coordinate and communicate the efforts of leading organizations advancing the business of intellectual property globally. Of the more than 25 organizations already committed to attend, 4 have agreed to work with LESI as a strategic partner for the event: the World Intellectual Property Organization, the World Trade Organization, the International Chamber of Commerce, and the Center for Applied Innovation. GTIF 2012 will, provide an overview of critical IP licensing and technology transfer issues of the day as seen by the participants, facilitate unique organizational networking among senior leadership of participating NGOs, facilitate post-event coordination and follow-up of objectives set during the forum. Participating organizations are expected to use this unique organizational networking and collaboration opportunity to move forward a consensus agenda addressing major IP licensing and technology transfer concerns. Such efforts may include commitment of joint resources from all or a subset of those attending. Although similar forums have been created for more general economic questions, the LESI GTIF represents a first for the broader technology transfer community. For more information regarding the Global Technology Impact Forum taking place in Geneva, Switzerland in January of 2012, please visit gtiforum.org or follow us at GTI Forum on Twitter or find us on LinkedIn, YouTube, Flickr, SlideShare, or Scribd. Concurrent with GTIF, also at the Intercontinental Hotel, you are invited to attend the Invent for Humanity Technology Transfer Exchange Fair, showcasing field-ready, sustainable innovations known as appropriate technology, and leveraging the experience of licensing professionals to structure the actual transfer of such technology to meet the needs of emerging market economies. The mission for Invent for Humanity is to expose technology needs and solutions to the senior leadership of participating organizations at GTIF, facilitate the practical transfer of appropriate technology to developing countries by utilizing Center for Applied Innovation Fellows, as well as IP licensing professionals. LESI has the support of the Board of Certified Licensing Professionals, LLC, to solicit pro bono assistance from CLPs both before and during this event. As an aside, given the recent events in Japan, LESI and the Center for Applied Innovation accelerated efforts and announced last week the completion of its first transaction, a shipment of more than 50 kilograms of potassium iodine from a U.S. pharmaceutical firm to the relief effort. We anticipate featuring this early success in the coming months. The Invent for Humanity Technology Transfer Exchange Fair is a first ever event bringing together a renowned collection of technology leaders sure to capture the attention of IP and general news media. We welcome your support to reach out to relevant organizations in your local society. For more about the CAI Invent for Humanity Technology Transfer Exchange Fair, visit inventforhumanity.org, follow us at Invent for Humanity on Twitter, or find us on Facebook, YouTube, Vimeo, Flickr, Jumo, Costcast, or Scribd. Initiative number 3, development of 3 LESI working groups, including first, a working group on committees and subsectors led by John Paul and Kevin Nachtraub. This group has already begun work to create a global society map comparing committees for LESI to each member society and recommending priorities. This working group will also assess means to encourage interaction and networking of like committees across member societies. Today, I'm asking for your help as National President to recommend new or continued leaders for each LESI committee. Second, an LESI Best Practices Toolbox Working Group, led by Paul Gurmarad, has been created to map an unpublished page for the new LESI site where national presidents, committee chairs, and meeting chairs can access templates and materials containing LES best practices using a simple icon-driven menu that would allow downloading of posted materials. Many of the larger societies already have a similar resource. If you have such, please let Paul or me know so we can extend your experience to others. Third, I have formed an Les Nouvelles ad hoc working group led by Peter Hess, Yvonne Chua, and Francis Panchot. This group is to recommend to the board no later than the second meeting in San Diego a plan to maximize the value of Les Nouvelles to LESI and its various stakeholders. Topics being considered include the need for Les Nouvelles to be cost neutral or profitable to LESI, the economics of production, as well as current and potential future dues payments allocated to the publication. The working group will coordinate with the Les Nouvelles editorial committee, and your ideas are welcome. Initiative number 4, creation of a past President's Council led by Pat O'Reilly. Pat has already held an ad hoc formation meeting in Rio, establishing a council mission to act as sounding board for incoming presidents, assume future oversight of GTIF, and serve as directed by the sitting president. If your society would benefit from the experience of this council, please let Pat know directly. My term as president-elect is approaching its midpoint, and much remains to be done. I look forward to working with each of you to accomplish the initiatives I presented today, as well as shape the future direction of LESI based on your input. In the coming weeks, I will be calling you directly for help and ideas. Of course, please do not hesitate to contact me at any time with thoughts or questions. Thank you.